What's up? These bitches is mad. I got these bitches out here mad. They is pressed and stressed and depressed and highly unfavored and already bald and losing edges, but their lips hanging low. How low can your lip go? Okay. Pick up your bottom lip, like my mom said, and just go on back to your channel. Get off my comments. But anywho, while y'all bitches is pressed, I'm over here relaxed. But yeah, this is a members only early access, so members get early access. So make sure you grab a membership to watch the rest of this live. If you're not a member, have no worry, have no fear. The live will be available to the public after the members have their early access period. Y'all, something yes. A mess, a mess, a mess. And these bitches will continue to stay pressed. Okay, hold on a second. Let me.
All right. So this matter is captioned Ahmad versus Angry Elmo. An attorney represents Ahmad, so I will let you begin the proceedings.
Attorney.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to call my client.
Judge.
All right. Ahmad, could you come forward to the witness stand?
Attorney.
Okay, Ahmad. What is your relationship to the defendant?
Ahmad.
We started off as friends and then started getting into each other as acquaintances.
Attorney.
Just to clarify, you live in Montgomery County?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
And she lives in Illinois?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
Okay. And when did you first meet her physically for the first time?
Ahmad.
February 2nd. Well, no, so it was in between February 2nd and 3rd. It was really late. I flew in Monday, February 2nd in the evening, and then she came in the middle of the night, so early Tuesday, February 3rd.
Attorney.
2026?
Ahmad.
2026.
Attorney.
And for approximately how long did you stay together?
Ahmad.
Yes, for a day and a half.
Attorney.
A day and a half. That was the first and only time you have ever met her?
Ahmad.
In person, yes.
Attorney.
And did you have romantic relations with Angry Elmo?
Yes, Hunter, yeah. So the names have been changed, okay? So I won't be posting people's name, okay? They have been redacted with nicknames, okay? And let me go ahead and get some shout outs before we get started, because I know people have been waiting for me to drop this for a long time. So I'm going to play it all the way through, and it's going to be a watch party. So I'm not going to be really giving full commentary on it right now. For members, you get to listen to it without my big mouth running the whole time. Everyone else in the public, when I release it to the public, that's when I give commentary. Okay, the public will get the commentary version. Y'all will get the regular version. Okay, just straight through. So yeah. Hold on. First, we have a special guest in the building, so let me bring up the guest. But let me give shout outs first, and I bring up the guest. Shout out to Ladybug Trucker. Thank you so much for the jewels. I appreciate the support. Yas, yas. Again, shout out to you for the jewels, the floating hearts. Shout out to Poetic in the building. Happy 27-month anniversary. Mwah. Sending some virtual roses right back at you. Shout out to RC117 in the building for the Sunday. Thank you. Great. Thank you for the Sunday. Shout out to Low Key in the building. Hey, girl. Hey. Hearts right back at you. Shout out to Miss Gardner. Where's we pot to gold at the end of the rainbow? Thank you for the gold coins. I appreciate it. Shout out to Watching Everything. Thank you so much for the sparkles. And shout out to Ladybug Trucker. Happy 49-month anniversary. Sending some virtual roses right back at you. Yeah, something. Yeah, let me turn my music up a little bit. Yeah. And so I'm gonna do shout out to the beginning of the live and then towards the middle and then the end, okay? Shout out to RC117. Thank you so much for the flower. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Poetic expression. Thank you so much for the floating heart. Yes, yes. And shout out to Cherie for the flower and the silver star jewels. Yes, yes. And also the gold coins. Where's me about the gold? I appreciate it. Shout out to Poetic as well for the sparkles. E. Lachey is in the building. Happy 29th month anniversary. Yes, yes. Miss Maya is here. Happy 38th month anniversary. And sending a roses right back at you, girl. Hey, hey, hey. Unapologetically is in the building. Happy 33 month anniversary. Almost gonna be 3 years for you. Yes, yes, as a member. Shout out to my girl Gail. Hey, girl. Hey. Happy 36 month anniversary to you. And shout out to Don in the building, says, wow, yeah, we finally made it, child. CPT, BPT. Now, I will say that I had some, technical difficulties with the AI used to get this thing together, but we're here now. Shout out to SPF. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who could be behind this page? I'm just kidding. Okay. Shout out to Addison right here. Thank you so much. For being a member for 38 months. Happy anniversary. Yes, yes. Happy 3-year anniversary to you. Sending some virtual roses right back at you. My girl Archer in the building. Hey, girl. Hey, sending some virtual roses back at you as well. Let's see. Taurus is in the building. Happy 37 month anniversary. Lisa is in the building. Virtual roses right back at you too. God bless is in the building. Happy 32 month anniversary. And we haven't been on this channel in a while. Shout out to RC. Where's me about the gold? Thank you so much for the gold coins. Watching everything. Thank you again, yet again, for the sparkles. Every time I get sparkles, it reminds me of 4th of July. Shout out. The sparkles are one of the only fireworks you can kind of hold in your hand, besides those little popper snappers. Avengers, let's go, y'all. We are the talk of the town. We're the talk of the town, and that's why they're mad. Daddy and the Avengers, all I've been here all day. Okay, a mess. Anywho, shout out to SRF. Thank you so much for the jewels. 100. Yes, yes. Simply Me is in the building. Happy 17-month anniversary. My girl Amen is in the building with those sparkles yet again. Simply Me is in the building. Thank you so much for the fan funding. Yes, yes. And one more. Thank you. I appreciate your patience. I want to make sure I shout out everybody. Thank you so much for the fan funding, girl. And shout out to Black Butterfly in the building. Happy 29th anniversary. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring up our special guest, and then we'll get started. Okay, hold on. Hello? Is this thing on? Is this thing on? It's the RO effect. It's the RO effect. Hello? Is this thing on? You little bitch. You bitch, bitch, bitch. Bitch, bitch, bitch. It's the RO effect. The RO effect. Go away, Mel. No one likes you. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Mel. You're stupid, Mel. JR doesn't like you. JR doesn't want you. Go away. It's the RO effect. You're a little bitch, Mel. You're ugly, Mel. I can't stand you, Mel. JR doesn't want you. He wants me, bitch. You're mad. That's my man, my man, my man. That's my man, Mel. And you're jealous, Mel. You want him, Mel. I never wanted him on. I could pay my own heat bill. You bitches are broke. You bitches are dusty. You bitches are losers. You're jealous. You're jealous, bitches. You're just jealous, bitch, bitch, bitch. You're jealous of me, bitches. Yeah, you hoes are really jealous of me. My voice. You bitches just jealous of my voice. I'm fucking that bitch. I'm the shit, bitches. I got a mansion, bitches. I got a Bentley, bitches. I got a Mercedes, bitches. A Nissan Murano. You hoes are fucking jealous because I live in a fucking shack. You bitches want a shack? That's what you want, bitches? You want a shack? You want my man Roland Ray? You fucking bitches? You copying me ass bitches? You fuck ass bitches? You loser ass bitches? Get money, bitches. Get money. And Mel, and Mel, and Mel.
Not intercourse, but
attorney,
Okay. And when you left, on what terms did you leave? Do you recall?
Ahmad,
not good terms.
attorney,
Why not?
Ahmad,
Because while I was there, she got angry and we argued and she ended up leaving. I was in an Airbnb, she was there, and after we argued, she left.
attorney,
Okay. And then at some point, I assume you came back to...
February 2nd. Well, no, so it was in between February 2nd and 3rd. It was really late. I flew in
judge,
All right. So this matter is captioned Ahmad versus Angry Elmo. An attorney represents Ahmad. So I will let you begin the proceedings.
attorney,
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to call my client.
judge,
All right. Ahmad, could you come forward to the witness stand?
attorney,
Okay, Ahmad. What is your relationship to the defendant?
Ahmad,
We started off as friends and then started getting into each other as acquaintances.
attorney,
Just to clarify, you live in Montgomery County
Ahmad,
Yes,
attorney,
and she lives in Illinois?
Ahmad,
yes.
attorney,
Okay. And when did you first meet her physically for the first time?
Ahmad,
February 2nd. Well, no, so it was in between February 2nd and 3rd. It was really late. I flew in Monday, February 2nd in the evening, and then she came in the middle of the night, so early Tuesday, February 3rd,
attorney,
2026?
Ahmad,
2026.
attorney,
And for approximately how long did you stay together?
Ahmad,
Yes, for a day and a half.
attorney,
A day and a half. That was the first and only time you have ever met her?
Ahmad,
In person, yes.
attorney,
And did you have romantic relations with Angry Elmo?
Ahmad,
Not intercourse, but
attorney,
Okay. And when you left, on what terms did you leave? Do you recall?
Ahmad,
not good terms.
attorney,
Why not?
Ahmad,
Because while I was there, she got angry and we argued and she ended up leaving. I was in an Airbnb, she was there, and after we argued, she left.
attorney,
Okay. And then at some point, I assume you came back to Montgomery County.
Ahmad,
The very next morning.
attorney,
Okay. And just to clarify, you are not engaged to her, married to her, anything like that.
Ahmad,
No,
attorney,
Have you ever filed a protection from abuse before?
Ahmad,
no,
attorney,
Okay. Following you leaving Illinois, I guess on February 7th?
Ahmad,
no, I left. I flew out Thursday the 6th, February 6th, that morning.
attorney,
Following you not being in her physical presence.
Ahmad,
No, Thursday the 5th, I'm sorry.
attorney,
Thursday the 5th?
Ahmad,
February 5th was a Thursday, that morning.
attorney,
What communications, if any, did you have with her after you physically left her space?
Ahmad,
Phone and text.
attorney,
And how frequently did she call you?
Ahmad,
She called me over 100 times within a matter of 3 days, a few days.
attorney,
I am going to mark this as P1.
Ahmad,
It was 108 times.
attorney,
I have sent these exhibits to the defendant, Your Honor, by email. May I approach?
judge,
You may.
attorney,
Thank you. I am handing you what has been marked P1. Can I hand Your Honor? Sir, I handed you a packet. Are these the calls from Angry Elmo to you?
Ahmad,
Yes,
attorney,
And it looks like it starts on February 6th, 2026, and then goes, if you go to the last page, looks like approximately February 27th, 2026.
Ahmad,
yes,
attorney,
Was there a time when you blocked her?
Ahmad,
yes, I blocked her around that time, right after that last call.
attorney,
Okay. And did you have any discussions with her in between February 6th and February 27th?
Ahmad,
Several.
attorney,
Okay. And during those discussions, what did you talk about?
Ahmad,
I just wanted her to leave me alone. I actually referenced that a lot in those text messages. I just wanted her to stop. I even said to her, I'm sorry that it didn't work out and please stop contacting me. That's what I said to her.
attorney,
Okay. And during the course of the phone calls, what threats, if any, did she make against you?
Ahmad,
Well, she made several threats. She said that she has people here in Philly that she can have. She can have me touched in Philly. I'm quoting her exact words. She said I could have people in Philly touch you. I could have people get at you in Philly. and she claimed to be gang affiliated and that she has people here who could have me touched and could get at me.
Attorney.
Describe the sound of her voice or her tone on the phone.
Ahmad.
Very unhinged, for lack of a better word, crazy, insane.
Attorney.
Okay. Was she like that when you were around her?
Ahmad.
Not at first. She became like that after. I basically was treating her like a friend at that point. She was asking me what was wrong, why I changed. Was I angry with her? And I just told her no. I just wanted to basically chill and relax. And then she became unhinged at that point in person. And that's what led to her eventually leaving.
Attorney.
And how did it make you feel? You said she threatened a gang. What other threats, if any, did she make? Sorry.
Ahmad.
She threatened that she could have somebody here in Philly have me touched and she can get at me in Philly. And she claimed to be gang affiliated. I took those very seriously, especially the nature of the way the world is.
Attorney.
You wrote in your petition that, quote, she threatened my life several times?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
And that was was that you referring to the I can get you touched in Philly comment that she said?
Ahmad.
Yes, several times she said that.
Attorney.
You wrote, she said, I know where you live?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
Does she have your address?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
Did you hear today when we had that conversation that she mentioned that she had a gun?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
Does that concern you?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
Did you have text communications with Angry Elmo during this time period?
Ahmad.
Several.
Attorney.
I will mark this as P2, Your Honor. The pages are numbered.
Judge.
Yes.
Attorney.
So this packet marked as P-2. Are these communications with you and Angry Elmo?
Ahmad. Yes. Attorney.
And I've counted it already. There is 34 pages of text between approximately February 5th and actually March 2nd. So I guess, did you block her around March 2nd?
Ahmad.
Yes. I blocked her at some point after she was texting me and calling me. I'm not sure of the exact day I blocked her.
Attorney.
And I counted in the text that you said approximately 15 times. Please leave me alone. Is that right?
Ahmad. Yes. Attorney.
Okay. In the text, what is her attitude towards you? What is she doing?
Ahmad.
She's very unstable, very crazy. She's making I don't know what the word is.
Attorney.
Is she calling your son retarded?
Ahmad. Yes. Attorney.
Calling you a bitch?
Ahmad. Yes. Attorney.
Calling you a faggot?
Ahmad. Yes. Attorney.
And you are just saying, leave me alone. Is that right?
Ahmad.
Yes. I even say at one point, I'm sorry it didn't work out between us. I just need you to stop contacting me. And I say it again after she calls my son and my mom and my sister, all of these things. I even said to her, good luck with the rest of your life. I wish you nothing but happiness. I just needed her to leave me alone and to stop.
Attorney.
And it's not like this went on for just a few days after you left. This was a month later?
Ahmad. Weeks.
Attorney.
She is still doing it?
Ahmad.
Yes, until I blocked her.
Attorney.
On page 13. I am looking at page 13. You are on the right side. She is on the left side. You are saying, please leave me alone. And she says, I don't give a F what you do. Don't say I wasn't nice about it, and you threatened me first. Let's dance, tough guy. Did you perceive that as a threat?
Ahmad.
Absolutely.
Attorney.
Had you spoken to her at some point during the course of this text back and forth?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
You are saying she had threatened you.
Ahmad.
Yes.
Attorney.
If I go to page 17,
Court clerk.
Your Honor, she turned her video off.
Judge.
Angry Elmo, we can't see you. There we go. Great. Thank you.
Attorney.
then on page 17, she says, and don't worry, I'm not going to tell anyone about you being a down-low homo. Your only regret and biggest mistake is that little ain't shit statistic in the other room.
Ahmad.
She's talking about my son.
Attorney.
Talking about your son. And then she says some things I won't repeat out loud. You say I wish you nothing but the best. And then it continues. It looks like there is... I'm not going to read all the obscenities here, but she's calling you awful things. She's ranting. You are not really engaging in the conversation. And she says, I will let karma handle you on page 23. She says, be careful how you treat people, especially me. Period. Did you take that as a threat?
Ahmad,
I took everything she was saying as a threat, and I took it very seriously.
attorney.
Describe her level of emotional stability from what you observed.
Ahmad,
There was no emotional stability. It was emotional instability, if anything. I mean, she was completely unhinged. Couldn't talk to her. Couldn't calm her down. It's why I was talking to her that way in text, because she was so unhinged. I was saying anything just to calm her down. Please stop. Please leave me alone. I wish you nothing but the best. I'm sorry it didn't work out between us. I don't even hate you. Can you please stop contacting me?
attorney.
You mention in your petition social media. What happened with respect to social media?
Ahmad,
So, yes. So she has a YouTube channel. Pretty solid following. So she proceeded to do YouTube videos about me. She went on another platform called Station Head and talked about me there. She actually referenced, and she takes these down so they are not recorded. But she even said on the one on her Station Head account that she had my credit card numbers and that I have a lot of credit card debt. She has threatened to dox me. People have contacted my ex-wife, my grandmother, and me because of the information that she put out on me. And I have some screenshots.
attorney.
So this one will be marked as P3. I am handing this to you. May I hand a copy to your honor, P3? What is this marked as P3?
Ahmad,
This is a screenshot of one of her YouTube videos about me.
attorney.
So she was posting YouTube videos about you?
Ahmad,
Yes,
attorney.
Are they up now or has she taken them down?
Ahmad,
she's taken them down.
attorney.
What did she say on the video?
Ahmad,
Well, if you see, you saw, it is a 6-hour live stream. She basically, it was just all about just shaming me, saying things like I'm an alcoholic, I abuse women. It was like I said, I weaponize broken black women. I just want her to leave me alone.
attorney.
Has she left you voice messages?
Ahmad, yes, attorney.
What do those sound like?
Ahmad,
They are about 3 minutes long each, and they are more of her being unhinged.
attorney.
Can you play one for the court, please, and let us know the date?
Judge,
Just so that you know, I will listen to it, but it is not going to be transcribed.
attorney.
Understood, Your Honor.
Judge,
All right?
attorney.
He has transcribed parts of it.
Ahmad,
I have transcribed it.
judge.
Which I could present, but I figured it would be better to hear it. They're not that long.
Ahmad,
I do have it transcribed.
attorney.
I will mark this as P4, actually. Let me just mark it. Are these two transcribed calls that you have, voice messages that you have saved?
Ahmad,
Yes,
attorney.
Your Honor, I won't play the whole message, Your Honor.
Ahmad,
these are from February 21st of 2026. So which one should I?
attorney.
Whichever one you want. Just make it loud enough so we can hear it.
Ahmad,
Okay, let me see here.
attorney.
Just to clarify, this goes on for 3 minutes?
Ahmad,
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
attorney.
Are you talking about her online?
Ahmad,
No, I don't have a platform. I don't even have social media.
attorney.
Does anybody you know even know her?
Ahmad,
No, not my personal life, but people on like YouTube groups. We all know each other through the YouTube groups, but not personal.
attorney.
As you sit here today, are you still in fear that she is going to send someone for you or attack you in some way?
Ahmad, yes, attorney.
Would you be hiring a lawyer, filing a petition and being in court and wasting time from work if you didn't genuinely feel scared of her?
Ahmad,
Absolutely not. And I did this during tax season. I'm an accountant. That is my busiest time. And I have now been here 4 times, 2 for court dates, another 2 to file the orders and everything. So I wouldn't have gone through all those lengths and paid you all that money for something that wasn't true.
attorney.
Just to clarify, you filed and in our first court listing, she had not been served, so it was continued.
Ahmad,
Yes,
attorney.
Do you have anything more? Oh, have you observed her speaking with me or any other court officials today?
Ahmad,
Yes. Well, I know that she yelled at you on the phone. And then she also yelled at our advocate who is here. I don't know the lady, the red-headed lady. She's got done yelling at her.
Attorney.
Okay, I have nothing further. Thank you.
Ahmad.
Can I?
Attorney.
No, if you have something more to add, say it.
Ahmad.
I would just like to add what she was saying in these voicemails. This was on the 21st. This started on the 5th. So her saying, what am I talking about her online? I was talking to people because I needed advice. I didn't know what to do. I was at my wit's end. This had now gone on for almost 20 days. Text messages, phone calls, threats. And yeah, I asked people, what should I do? I didn't know this was an option until I ended up filing.
Attorney.
And you are asking for a stay away from her to continue for how long?
Ahmad.
As long as I can, forever if that's possible.
Attorney.
Okay, thank you.
Judge.
All right. Now, at this point, Angry Elmo, you have the right to cross-examine Ahmad.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
Let me set the ground rules.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
Cross-examination is when you ask him about things that he has already testified to. Okay.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
So, if you want to challenge that, but you have to do it in the form of a question. It can't be. This is not the time for you to give your version of events.
Okay, let me pause and say this. At times when she's talking and she's not supposed to be talking and saying things out of turn, they do not transcribe everything. So you only hear the judge saying to to shut up or mute or be silent or something, but they didn't transcribe everything that she was saying out of turn. And y'all know how she goes. So somehow then I gotta transcribe everything if it's, I wish they would have though. Right? Hold on.
You will have that time.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
And we will give you that. So, if you want to challenge that, but you have to do it in the form of a question. It can't be. This is not the time for you to give your version of events. You will have that time.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
And we will give you that time.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
But this is the time for you to, if you wish, to challenge his version of events. You do it in the form of asking questions. And if you don't know how to put it in the form of a question, you can always start it off with, "Isn't it true that?" and then fill in the rest. Okay. Do you wish to cross-examine Ahmad?
Angry Elmo. Yes. Judge.
All right, go ahead.
Angry Elmo.
First of all, it is true that when we were arguing when you got back to Pennsylvania, we both agreed to never speak on each other or speak to each other again. In those texts and on the phone, I said to you,
Judge.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let's just
Angry Elmo.
I'm sorry.
Judge.
break it down into questions. So the first part of that is, isn't it true that when he got back to Pennsylvania, you two agreed that you would only, I might have missed what it was.
Angry Elmo.
Because I have a YouTube channel. He was supposed to unsubscribe, cancel his membership, and we were supposed to never speak on each other again.
Judge.
Okay, stop. Stop right there. So, Ahmad, is that true? Did you have that conversation with her?
Ahmad.
I had that conversation. She did not agree to that. I actually said to her,
Judge.
You let him finish. He gets to answer, then you get to follow up. Go ahead.
Ahmad.
I actually said to her, let's not even talk now. Let's take a couple days, process this, and then have a conversation about it when cooler heads have prevailed. She did not want to hear that. I even said, we could still be friends. She didn't want to hear that. So I was just like, then let's just move on. And
Angry Elmo.
That's what we agreed to.
Attorney.
Let him finish.
Judge.
Hold on. All right. I am going to assume your answer is complete.
Ahmad.
no, I was still talking when she interrupted me. I'm sorry.
Judge.
Well, your answer is... All right, go ahead. Hurry up and finish your answer so that she can follow up.
Ahmad.
Okay, I was just clarifying the fact that I offered to leave all of this alone. She just never stopped. Whether she agreed to it or not, I don't remember, but she just never stopped. So even if she did agree at that time to let's just move on, she continued to harass me and threaten me.
Judge.
All right, that's more than... Ma'am,
Angry Elmo.
All right.
Judge.
Be chill. All right?
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
Now, you heard what he said? You may follow up with another question. Go ahead.
Angry Elmo.
Okay. So let me just talk to you, Judge.
Judge.
No, don't just talk to me. If you have questions for him, you ask him questions. You will have your time.
Angry Elmo.
We did agree to stop speaking. You went in Discord and started posting about me, okay?
Judge.
Stop. Stop.
Angry Elmo.
Yes,
Judge.
Did you go on Discord and talk about her?
Angry Elmo.
I have it. I have it.
Judge.
Hold on. Let him answer. And then you get to follow up. Go ahead.
Ahmad.
No, not at that time. It wasn't until I was at my wit's end, I was frustrated, and I was asking people for help, and I was upset with her because she was...
Judge.
Yeah, that's too much information.
Ahmad.
No, that at that time, no.
Judge.
Okay, all right, so
Angry Elmo.
Okay, excuse me, I'm just...
Judge.
hold on.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
When did you go on to Discord?
Ahmad.
Probably a couple of weeks after she was texting me and calling me nonstop.
Angry Elmo.
No,
Judge.
Okay.
Angry Elmo.
I can't listen to this anymore. So this is the thing.
Ahmad.
We have the text messages.
Angry Elmo.
I wanted to say this. After he was drinking, when he...
Judge.
Okay, this is not your time. Ma'am, I have tried to be really clear about how this works. Okay,
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
questions. You will have an opportunity to give me your version of events. This is not that time. This is your time to challenge what he has said. Now, you said you have evidence that he did go on Discord.
Angry Elmo.
Yes, yes. He is calling me bitches and... I'm sorry, excuse my language. He started calling me out of my name, saying he don't want any candy anymore. I have all the screenshots.
Judge.
Okay, where are they? Where are they?
Angry Elmo.
I have all of them.
Judge.
Did you get them to attorney?
Angry Elmo.
No, he didn't ask me for any text messages or anything.
Judge.
Well, he doesn't have to ask for them.
Angry Elmo.
I sent them to law enforcement in Ahmad's area after he filed his PFA because everything on here that he said is actually the opposite of what he did.
Judge.
Okay, well, you're going to get to testify about that. What did I say? What are the rules here?
Angry Elmo.
Just questions.
Judge.
Yeah, good. Okay, so you have another question for Ahmad?
Angry Elmo.
Okay, yes. So after we agreed to not speak again, you went to Discord, okay? And then I was going to Station Head on someone else's channel, and you came over there. Okay, you were following me around.
Judge.
You are challenging. You are making statements. We ask, let me speak.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
We are doing this in the form of questions, and we are breaking it down into bite-sized pieces so that we know what the questions are, so that he knows how to answer. So, is it true, Ahmad, that after you agreed not to talk to each other, you went on to some other channel and did whatever she said you did?
Ahmad.
No,
Judge.
Okay,
Ahmad.
I didn't go on no channel. I don't have a public platform.
Judge. Okay. Ahmad.
So, I watch things. Like if I go on and I'm watching something, that's my right. But I didn't. I haven't said anything about her publicly at all.
Judge.
go ahead.
Angry Elmo.
Yeah, you have a Discord account where you post.
Attorney.
Objection. She is testifying.
Judge.
Bite-sized pieces. Do you have a Discord account where you post?
Ahmad.
Yes.
Judge.
Okay. Is that where you posted the stuff about skinny bitch and whatever?
Ahmad.
I don't even...
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Ahmad.
I'm not even sure what she's talking about because I say a lot of things, but I have never referenced her by name at all anywhere.
Judge.
Whether it's by name or not, did you reference her in some oblique fashion that others might recognize?
Ahmad.
I don't even remember.
Judge.
Okay, that's an answer. All right, go ahead, Angry Elmo.
Angry Elmo.
Okay. And then after that, that's when I started calling. So when we agreed to not speak again, I never called you or text anything. I deleted the text out of my phone and I deleted everything. When you started doing...
Attorney.
Objection. She is not asking questions.
Judge.
Are you asking questions?
Angry Elmo.
Yes, I'm asking him. That's when I called you, correct? And that's when we got those voicemails. That's when I text you. And I was telling you to stop. I can read all the texts that I sent you. I said I don't want to be contacted. And this is before. So he actually,
Judge,
You are not putting things in bite-sized pieces that any reasonable person could respond to. So let's break it down. Break it down into small pieces so that he knows what he's responding to. Okay, so isn't it true that? Go ahead.
Angry Elmo.
isn't it true that after we weren't speaking, I didn't text you, I didn't call you or anything?
Judge,
Stop. 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 That's a bite, okay. She says, isn't it true after... I'm sorry, I get lost.
Ahmad.
I can answer it.
Judge,
Go ahead.
Ahmad.
No, that's not true. Because as you can see in the text messages and the call logs, she never stopped. From February 5th until I blocked her, she texted me and called me nonstop. I am the one that said, please leave me alone. I am the one that said, please stop contacting me. I am the one that even said, good luck with the rest of your life.
Judge,
Miss, angry. Elmo, when did you tell him to stop? Point to a day. Point to a time in the texts.
Angry Elmo.
Okay, so after the 2 days, when he got back to Pennsylvania, we argued for those 2 days. And like he said, he asked, how can we go on about this? I said, block me, I'm gonna block you. Let's stop looking at my channel. Cancel your membership. Don't ever mention me, I won't mention you. And that's exactly what I did.
Judge,
Okay, stop. Stop.
attorney.
I believe she is testifying. I mean, I understand she is doing direct at this point. It's fine.
Ahmad. Okay, angry Elmo.
I'm sorry.
Judge,
Don't be sorry. Be correct. All right?
angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge,
Sorry means nothing to me in this context. Act appropriately. That means a lot to me.
angry Elmo. Okay, Judge.
All right. Her statement, which wasn't a question, but let's turn it into a question, is that did she communicate with you that, I guess when you got back to Pennsylvania, that you were going to unsubscribe from her YouTube, that you were going to have no contact with each other, and
Ahmad.
Yes, I definitely was willing to unsubscribe from her, have no contact with her. She kept contacting me constantly. That's why we have the screenshots. That's why we have the call logs, to show even though she might have said that she kept texting me, and I kept telling her to please stop, please leave me alone.
Angry Elmo.
Okay, the text of me.
Ahmad.
I can't answer.
Attorney.
She is just testifying right now.
Judge,
okay. What is your next question, Angry Elmo?
angry Elmo.
Okay, my next question is you. You gave all of the texts, all of my papers to another content creator, Dani.
Judge,
I'm sorry. Wait. I couldn't understand what you said, so talk a little slower. You gave all of my texts?
angry Elmo.
The next question is, the texts that you received after that, they were all, and I have them here, I could read them all, of me telling you to stop doing what you are doing, because even you follow me to Station Head as well. I have that down as well when the lady whose channel it was asked you, why are you there? Correct? Because I could play that. She asked you, what are you doing here?
Judge,
Okay, stop.
angry Elmo. Okay, Ahmad.
I can answer all of that.
Judge,
Just answer whether or not you were still following her station when the lady told you.
Ahmad.
Yeah, so they were already talking about me. And somebody tagged me and said, oh, they were talking about...
Judge,
Don't talk. Angry Elmo, do not talk. Do not talk until I say next question. All right? Go ahead, Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Actually, I have a screenshot from that where my name was mentioned in that chat over and over again. So I went over there and I put in the chat, why you guys talking about me? That was it.
angry Elmo.
Because you followed me from another channel, and they were saying that you were over here, so I was on another...
Ahmad.
How do you know I followed you?
Judge,
Ahmad. All right. I am about to cancel this hearing. All right?
angry Elmo.
I want to ask you...
Judge,
I said be quiet, did I not?
angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge,
All right. So do it. Now, Ahmad,
Ahmad.
Yes?
Judge,
you too. This is not some reality show on TV where you throw things at each other and then some Judge Judy person says whatever. This is a real courtroom. We have real rules. And I am not putting up with it. I am not putting up with it. From you? And I am not putting up with it from you. Ahmad, You don't engage with her unless there is a question that you are answering.
Ahmad,
I apologize, Your Honor.
Judge,
You don't say, "Oh no, you didn't," okay? This is not a show. This is real life. And I take it seriously. And quite frankly, Angry Elmo, I don't know how many times now I have told you what the rules are. You probably
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge me.
You probably have 2 more shots before I just pull the plug on you. Okay, I am being honest with you. I can't conduct a hearing in this fashion if you are going to constantly interrupt. I can't conduct a hearing if you are not going to follow the rules. And I can't get good evidence if you two are doing your own thing without any intercession from me. So, what is your next question, Angry Elmo?
Angry Elmo.
Okay, I just want to tell my side of things. I don't want to ask any more questions.
Judge,
Okay, that is fair. You may step down.
attorney,
Brief redirect. 1 question.
judge,
Oh, 1 redirect. Go ahead.
attorney,
Just to clarify, Ahmad, after you agreed that you wouldn't talk to each other, did she proceed to call you 108 times?
Ahmad,
Yes.
attorney,
Did she proceed to text you 237 times?
Ahmad,
Yes.
attorney,
Did she proceed to have a phone call with you, like you stated, where she threatened your life?
Ahmad,
Yes.
attorney,
Okay, thank you.
judge,
All right, thank you. You may return to your seat. Now, Angry Elmo, you have been sworn.
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge,
Because you don't have counsel, there will be nobody asking you questions, except perhaps me, right off the bat.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge,
Ahmad's attorney will have the right to cross-examine you, ask you questions like you were asking Ahmad once you have finished. However, because you don't have a counsel and nobody is going to be giving you the questions to solicit the information that I need, I am going to let you state your version of events. But 2 things. You got to speak slowly. We have a court reporter. He could only hear what we could hear. And we are on Zoom, which adds an extra layer of having to work hard to hear what you are saying. So please slow down. Please take a breath between sentences,
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge,
because otherwise, your ability to communicate with us will be really seriously challenged. Okay?
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge,
Understood?
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge,
All right, go ahead.
Angry Elmo.
So first, I want to apologize. I have never had to do this ever so, even with questioning, like, I'm sorry about that. Like he said, we started talking. I have a YouTube channel that I started in February 2023. He been around my channel kind of like since the beginning. He and I share the same birth date, so, we were cool on things like that alone. So in January, we started talking on the phone, and we were FaceTiming he wanted to come see me immediately. Immediately, he was talking about flying out here. So I wanted to take a little bit of time, so he came out in February. Now, I went to the liquor store, and I bought liquor for myself, and I bought liquor for him, because he drinks a lot, especially at night. So when he got here, the first night was okay. The second night, he was drinking a lot, and he started bugging me about YouTube, and that's when I left. When I was on the highway, I told him that I hated him. I said that because of how he was acting. He turned into a whole different person. I told him that I hated him. He told me that he was going to send all of my information, which he did, to a content creator named Dani. I have the email.
Judge,
Sorry. Stop. To a content creator named Dani?
Angry Elmo.
Yeah, Dani, that's whose channel he's hung around. He's an Avenger. She has her whole thing. So he's there every single day, and he spends a lot of money over there. He's there every single day. He was on her channel. I have all of this. He interviewed with her. He went and interviewed to talk about this whole situation and just made up all of these lies about me. Okay, so this is what I didn't want. This is what I didn't call him after that. All of those calls was because he was threatening to send out my pictures because nobody knew my name or my pictures or anything like that. They had none of my information. And I did be on this channel for 3 years.
Judge,
Okay, slow down. Take a deep breath. All right.
Angry Elmo.
Yes, that's what he was threatening. I am sending everything to her. Okay, I have an email from her, the text. He sent her that whole text in 4 minutes and then like 3 seconds of text messages. He sent to her like all of my pictures. Picture of me, pictures of my house. She leaked all of this stuff. All of these. Wait a minute. That's why you see that post when I said that he's weaponizing women. Because he sent all of my information to these women after we agree. So all of the texts said, even that voicemail, all of the texts is me asking him, why is he doing this? I posted his one picture of his. That is all, just one picture. He said in his PFA that I posted his son, his brother, his ex-wife. I don't even have their information or their pictures. Everything he said is a lie. That's why when I didn't even know that I had the court date, I got the orders after the fact. So I had to call the sheriffs there in Pennsylvania and get this hearing and speak with CJ to get this. Because I couldn't just let this go because he lied. This is not true. This is perjury. He totally lied from the very beginning until the end. Okay. He said nasty things to me about my appearance. That's why I said what I said about his son in those text messages. There were no threats. He can't provide any of this stuff. I am 44 years old.
Judge,
Slow down, please.
Angry Elmo.
Sorry, I'm 44. I am not gang affiliated. I don't even speak that way. I would never even say, like him even, sound like me saying gang affiliated. What gang? I am 44 years old. I don't even fight. I don't even be in any type of trouble or anything like that. So for him to say this, all of this stuff, he's in fear of his life when he is the one that did this. All he had to do was just go about his business. I wasn't calling him or texting him. I had got back with my ex. I wasn't thinking about it. I deleted everything out of my phone. I got the text messages now because he sent it to a content creator. Now I have everything downloaded. This content creator has doxed all of my pictures, my address, all of my information, all because of him. None of them knew how I look. They have all of my pictures.
Everything. And in this PFA, he said I doxed his grandmother, his son, his ex-wife, posting them. I don't have their pictures or anything, and I did private my videos. I did private it, but none of that is about him. I could unprivate it. None of it is for me. None of it is for me. I did private him, but I was never talking about him, but I told him that. So he decided to take all of my information, give it to this content creator. Now all of these people are posting all of my stuff. I was shocked that he did it because people know who he is now. His name is out there, and it wasn't before. And I told him that we had several conversations about this early on while we were talking. If we were to never speak again, let's make sure we never take it to social media because he knows how it is, and I know how it is. I didn't want any of my information out there, and I didn't want his information out there. And I will tell him this. So he just, for some reason, he did not want to let this go. Okay, after we agreed, he know I did not call or text him. All the texts that he received from me is me telling him, asking him, why is he doing this? And then he said, the lady Dani got us both on the phone together. Okay. And he said he was going to write up a PSA, which he did. And I have, and I could read to the PSA that he sent apologizing, saying he started doing what he was doing. He said he was in his feelings. He was frustrated. I could read it to you. And I sent all of this to law enforcement as well. My local law enforcement and his as well, because I was willing to let this stuff go, but he continues this on, and I got this PFA. I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, you know, I want nothing to do with you. He trying to act like that I'm harassing him. When he sent out those text messages, those are all of our texts total. I didn't text him harassing him that. All of my texts were me saying I could read them to you. Everything. Everything. I have all of it. Everything from the very beginning to the end, from when he started in the Discord posting about me, and people, I don't be in Discord, people were sending it to me, they said they were talking about me. At first I was calling him and he wouldn't answer, and I texted him, I said, you're not answering because you want to continue this. That's what I said to him. I went on station head on someone else's show. He came over there and went up on the panel after me. He never does that, and they were wondering why. So when he said they were talking about him in that chat, they were wondering what he was doing over there. So he came, followed me from one station head to another, like a panel. And that lady was like, what are you doing over here?
Judge,
Okay, slow down. Slow down. Pretend that you are talking to somebody who barely speaks English. Okay, so that I can hear the words that you are saying instead of just think of it as verbal, you know. vomit. Okay?
Angry Elmo.
Yes. So, like I said, he went on Discord and he was talking about me. I called him, he didn't answer. I texted him and I was telling him to stop it, asking him why is he doing this. He continued on, and then he sent all of my videos. He told all these women, that's why I posted. I said he's weaponizing women. He went to all of these women and he paid some of them. He uses his money. Okay, he uses his money to go around. He pays some of these women to talk about. I have several videos, the whole entire sector. He's talking bad about me. This is what he wanted, okay? Calling me a catfish. He's saying that, oh, I was in the dark while we were FaceTiming. He gave them all of my pictures. That lady Dani pulled up my home, my house, okay? They have pictures of the inside of my house. They're just ripping me apart because of him, okay? Because,
Attorney,
I would object. This is hearsay. If she has some evidence of this to present.
Angry Elmo.
We have audio. He's talking to all these different women, and he is saying that he don't know what he's doing.
Judge.
Overruled.
Angry Elmo.
go ahead so I can read the PSA.
Judge.
I'm sorry. Stop. What's the PSA? Is it PFA?
Angry Elmo.
No, a PSA, meaning after he did this.
Judge.
What does PSA stand for?
Angry Elmo.
Public service announcement.
Judge.
All right. I am not hearing anything that is in the service of the public in any way, shape, or form. Stop interrupting me.
Angry Elmo.
I'm sorry.
Judge.
Yeah. All right. You said that he prepared a public service announcement?
Angry Elmo.
Okay, so
Judge.
Through Dani.
Angry Elmo.
her name is Dani, right? That is the site where he really hangs out at. They call themselves Avengers. So he is an Avenger. Okay. She kicked him out and now he went as an Avenger. And he reached out to her and she asked me to get on the phone with him. She had another device on. So he apologized for sending my pictures and everything. And I'm like, and why he did that, he was sending more stuff. I have everything. So she got on the phone and he apologized for doing what he did. And then he said he going to set up a PSA for everybody to see. And he also said that he was going to pay me because I can't even work on YouTube because he ruined my name. Like everybody is talking about me and saying,
Attorney.
Objection. It's all hearsay.
Judge.
Okay. Don't tell us what. Don't.
Angry Elmo. Okay. Judge.
Don't tell us what other people said. Okay. That's called hearsay.
Angry Elmo. Okay. Judge.
Tell me what he said. You can tell me what he said, but you cannot tell me what other people said.
Angry Elmo.
yes, this PSA, this is from him. And he said, first, I would like to say I didn't say anything.
Attorney.
Objection. I don't know what she is referring to. We can't authenticate anything. She's holding up her phone and it's blurry.
Angry Elmo.
Okay. Well, that's fine. He can admit. He can say that he wrote this, I'm sure. He's not going to lie.
Attorney.
She had an opportunity to cross-examine my client. She is claiming he wrote something we can't even see or verify.
Angry Elmo.
You didn't bring this up. You told me to ask questions regarding what was brought up already. So you don't even know.
Judge.
This PSA, you have it on your phone, right?
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge.
Okay. Send it to attorney right now.
Angry Elmo.
Okay, I have everything on my phone.
Judge.
I don't want everything. I just want that.
Angry Elmo.
Okay, so yes. Okay, I'm sending it right now to him. But the bottom line is all he had to do was just stop talking to me and not never mention me. That's how we both agreed to. As far as me saying I have never threatening him, he's not like, why would I threaten him? First of all, I live in a small town in Illinois. I don't even fight. I'm not even violent. Why would I have a life. You know what I mean? Even when it comes to YouTube, we don't make threats on YouTube because I get paid through Google. We can't even speak that way. As far as any threats, I never threatened him in text, on the phone, on YouTube, or anything. So I don't know why he's doing this. I really don't. He even lied and said I doxed his family. Everything on this PFA right here, he flipped it around. And I could provide the evidence as far as when he goes to Station Head YouTube. You don't even have any of this stuff. He said respond after the breaks, kept calling me, sending me. The only thing I was calling you was asking you to do was stop this, asking why did you leak all of my stuff. I have been in this sector for 3 years. Nobody knew how I look or anything. I have that too. I could forward it to his attorney as well. Again, I am saying send my information to Dani. So he was going, he wanted, and he apologized, but he kept going. I don't know why.
Judge,
Okay, stop. Can you take a breath, please? Take a breath.
Angry Elmo. Okay, Judge.
A deep breath. Maybe 6 deep breaths, okay?
Angry Elmo.
This is that. I have been dealing with this.
Judge.
That's not long enough for 6 deep breaths.
Angry Elmo. Okay, Judge. Okay. Angry Elmo.
I sent it to his attorney as well. The PSA that he put out.
Attorney.
Who did you send it to? What email?
Angry Elmo.
I sent it to the one where you said, I forwarded, where sent me the email. I replied to that.
Attorney.
You emailed my paralegal this morning. That's why I asked, and it's not me. So I just want to make sure you sent it to the right place. I haven't gotten it.
Angry Elmo.
What is your email?
Attorney.
ENRSU.
Angry Elmo.
EM?
Attorney.
EN as in Nancy R, ICO at T as in Tom, P as in Paul, familylaw.com. I emailed you yesterday and this morning. Not this morning, yesterday.
Angry Elmo.
Yeah, so that's the reason why I, was corresponding with CJ and the sheriffs there to get this.
Attorney.
I got what you sent my paralegal.
Angry Elmo. Okay. Attorney.
All it says is PSA. It's a text block. It doesn't show who it's from. Anybody could have just written this. It's a little...
Judge.
Well, she's offering it. I haven't admitted it, but it will be something that Ahmad can be asked about. Why don't you forward it to him? Okay.
Angry Elmo.
When we spoke on the phone, when Dani put all this on my phone, he apologized, and I asked him, why is he doing this? And he said it's because it's his feelings was keto, PH, and he was frustrated, which he said in the PSA as well. And I'm like, we both agreed to not speak on each other. Not only did he keep speaking on me, he leaked all of my pictures. You got people just talking about me, talking about my weight, talking about my looks, talking about everything, speaking about my house, speaking about everything. He told them what kind of car I drive. He made up so many lies about me. So many lies. And then he did interviews. So he talked about,
Attorney.
I will object. If she has some evidence to offer it.
Angry Elmo.
I got the interview. He did an interview. I have it downloaded with Dani. She has, parts of it where he talked about me. I have that. I could play it right now. He went and did interviews talking about me. It took me 5 hours to get through all of his lies.
Judge.
All right. Stop.
Angry Elmo. Yes. Judge.
Okay. Remember what I said about bite-sized pieces.
Angry Elmo.
I'm sorry.
Judge.
You have to assume that I am trying to understand not only what you are saying, but the context that you are saying.
Angry Elmo.
Yeah.
Judge.
So if you are just total stream of consciousness and never take a breath, I don't have a chance to frame what you are saying in terms of context, in terms of thinking about whether it makes sense. It's just a lot of words, okay? So I want to understand what you are saying and what it means. So let's go back to this interview. Okay, what is this interview that you are talking about that you said that he did and he talked about you? I can't hear it. I don't want you to play it for me. Because frankly, your evidence, if you are going to appear by remote technology, which you are, it's your obligation to get the evidence that you want to produce to the court ahead of time so that I have it in hand. I don't have it in hand. So I am going to allow you to tell me about this interview that you said that he did, and which I gather he named you or something, and with whom was the interview?
Angry Elmo.
Okay, so when...
Judge.
Just answer the question. With whom?
Angry Elmo.
Dani, it's Dani.
Judge.
And is Dani D-A-N-I, or is it D-A-N-N-Y?
Angry Elmo.
It's D-A-N-I. She goes by Dani, but she goes by Dani, though. Dani.
Judge.
All right. Now, when did he do this interview with her?
Angry Elmo.
Okay, so he did the interview in March.
Judge.
What's the date?
Angry Elmo.
I have to find it on my phone. It was in. I can get to it. He did it in March, though. I have it because I reacted to it on my channel. So, like I said, after we agreed to not speak on each other, he went to Dani because he is a member over there on her channel. She calls herself an Avenger. She goes as an Avenger. She calls herself an Avenger. Now, she has 3 court cases right now. Federal cases.
Judge.
I don't care about that. I am not interested in that. What I am interested in... Excuse me?
Angry Elmo.
Yes, okay.
Judge.
What I am interested in is... You say he did an interview. Okay.
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge.
I would like to have the date, but if I don't have the date, that's fine.
Angry Elmo.
I can give it to you.
Judge.
Did he name himself on that interview? Did he say, I am Ahmad?
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Attorney.
I would object. Show us the interview. Because there is no interview.
Judge.
I don't want her to show me the interview. Okay. Is it your position that he identified himself and that he identified you by name and other identifying characteristics?
Angry Elmo.
Yes, it's his name. He says his name. She's talking to him about the whole situation, about me, about him coming here, like the whole thing. She's asking him questions like, how does she look? Was she this, that?
Judge.
Okay. And somehow you have a recording of that interview?
Angry Elmo.
Yeah. Well, she is a YouTube creator. She has a YouTube channel and she had several on there, yes.
Judge.
Is it still on her YouTube channel?
Angry Elmo.
It should be. I could find it. If not, I have it still.
Attorney.
Your Honor, I would like to note she is not responsive to the question of whether or not he identified her.
Angry Elmo.
If she deleted it, I have it because I reacted to it. Because I had to clear it up. I had to clear up my name. Inaudible.
Judge.
Okay. All right. Stop.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
So, all right. I understand that you disagree with everything he says, right? Do I have that right?
Angry Elmo.
Are you asking me?
Judge.
Yes.
Angry Elmo.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's not true. All of my evidence, everything proves that he's not telling the truth. I have everything.
Judge.
Okay. But I don't have everything.
Angry Elmo.
Right. I didn't know. I didn't know that I had to give it over to the court. I have been in communication with CJ. She just gave me the,
Judge.
I don't know who CJ is. CJ is not a judge, so.
Court clerk.
She's court admin.
Angry Elmo.
No, she works there.
Judge.
All right. Let me do this. I think it's time for attorney to be able to cross-examine you on what you have said now.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
I have got a pretty full picture of what your version of these events are. So I am going to let attorney take care of cross-examination. Questions only, please.
Attorney.
Yes, Your Honor. I will be relatively brief. Just to clarify, P2. The first page of P2, you are saying we don't have to speak on YouTube on February 5th, 2025, and that we don't have to mention each other. And that's how it starts off on the first page, right?
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Attorney.
Okay. And then you proceed to continue ranting to my client for the next 25 days, right?
Angry Elmo.
No. What rants? What rants? Me telling him to stop it? Can't you read it? He said I asked him to stop what he was doing on Zoom. Can't you read it?
Attorney.
Fuck you, your daddy. Your baby mama was right about him. You're a homo.
Angry Elmo.
No. Inaudible.
Attorney.
Okay, next question. Next question. Just to clarify.
Angry Elmo.
No. No. I want to answer.
Attorney.
I'm asking the questions, ma'am. This is your... Excuse me. This is your yes or no. This is your communication with my client, right? That is you. Candy Angry Elmo at the top.
Angry Elmo.
You just read it.
Attorney.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Angry Elmo.
You just read it.
Judge.
Angry Elmo, stop. 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 Attorney, stop. All right. He is asking a question. he has put it in bite-sized pieces. I want you to answer it in bite-sized pieces. So let's start with the first bite, attorney.
Attorney.
Yes or no? These are your texts with my client?
Angry Elmo.
Yes, but the text that you are reading from is
Attorney.
It's a yes or no question.
Angry Elmo.
yes.
Attorney.
Do you have any evidence that you have offered today to refute that there was some conversation about Discord? Because I see nothing about Discord in this month-long text exchange.
Angry Elmo.
Well, first of all, you heard it on the voicemail, okay? And also, with me telling him to stop doing what he was doing, that was referring to social media in general. YouTube, Station Head, and Discord. So I'm telling him to stop doing what he's doing. You could read the text. When we were arguing in those texts, when I said those things about his son, he said things to me first. Okay. Which is why I was speaking in that way. Talking about me, talking about my appearance, so.
Judge.
Just let me stop you for a minute. You went to kindergarten, didn't you?
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge.
Okay. Do two wrongs make a right?
Angry Elmo.
No.
Judge.
Okay. So
Angry Elmo.
Not at all.
Judge.
So you don't talk about his son, even if he talked about you. Okay. I'm just saying.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
There's no excuse.
Angry Elmo.
So that's why he talked about me not being able to bear children, which is why I referred to his son. He said some horrible things to me.
Attorney.
Ma'am, I would like to go on to my next question.
Judge. Okay. Angry Elmo.
He said that's why I responded that way. He said a lot of things.
Judge.
I am going to let attorney ask his next question, and it will be bite-size, and I want the answer to be bite-size.
Attorney.
Yes or no? The document we marked with the call log. Those are your calls to my client over the course of approximately a month, right? Those are your 108 calls?
Angry Elmo.
Yes. We were both calling.
Attorney.
You said yes.
Judge.
I said bite-size.
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge.
All he asked is a yes or no.
Attorney.
You claim my client made content, but you have nothing right here, right now, that you have presented as evidence that is content that he has allegedly created about you, right? You have nothing?
Angry Elmo.
I didn't know I had to bring it, but I will get it over to law enforcement in his area and my area. But I will. I consider it wherever it needs to go. But I have.
Attorney.
And with respect to the text messages, you only stopped texting him after a month when he asked you to stop 15 times because he blocked you, right?
Angry Elmo.
No. Listen, like I said, we argued. And then after we agreed to go our separate ways, I did just that after we went through the same thing. After that is when you see me telling him to stop doing what he is doing, asking him why he was doing it. You could read those texts, and I can as well.
Attorney.
I have read them. P3, ma'am. I am holding up P3. Your email is incomingopinion@gmail.com. P3. It says incoming opinion. That is your post. Ahmad weaponizing broken black woman, CCS. That is you, right?
Angry Elmo.
All against me. He turned them all against me because he gave them all of my pictures. He gave them my house, gave them my name, gave them all of our text messages.
Attorney.
Where is this that he gave them anything? Where is that?
Angry Elmo.
Dani, I could forward it to you right now. I could forward the whole text thread. Everything from the first time we said hello to the last text we had. He gave her the entire thing. That is how all of my stuff is out, okay? That's what he was dealing with. I could forward that over to you right now. He sent it over to her, all of my stuff. I didn't leak any of it. Nothing. I wanted nothing of my personal information out or his. So, yes, when he sent the PSA, he sent after that.
Attorney.
Ma'am, I have not seen any PSA. I just note for the record. I don't even know what a PSA is. I saw a text block in an email that was about nothing, actually.
Angry Elmo.
I forwarded it. You got it from your email into your email. I forwarded to you. So, yeah, he said that.
Attorney.
You said to my client on page 23, for you being so evil, that will come back to you times a million. Be careful how you treat people, especially me. That was a threat to him, right?
Angry Elmo.
No, that wasn't a threat. That was because, first of all, he was drunk and he was saying some horrible things, which is why I left. I didn't leave for no reason.
Attorney.
Why did you keep texting him for 3 weeks after that text? He asked you to stop?
Angry Elmo.
It wasn't no 3 weeks. When he got back home, it wasn't 3 weeks. But I want you to understand, we talked when we got back home. He asked how could we move on. I said, let's leave each other alone. After that, I did just that, and that's when he went to this 4. That's when he went to Station Head, and that's when he leaked all my information to Dani. He did all of that, so he could leak all my information and not bother me, and none of this would be going on right now.
Attorney.
I have nothing further, Your Honor.
Judge.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. I'm not even going to risk you recalling your client or anything like that. Okay, at this point. Unless you really think you need to.
Attorney.
I don't need to recall my client.
Judge.
Okay. Thank you, Angry Elmo. If ever there was a toxic situation, this is clearly it. I recognize, Angry Elmo, that you are operating from a distance. You are in Lansing? Is it Lansing, Michigan?
Angry Elmo.
No, Illinois.
Judge.
I'm sorry. What is the name? Small town, all right? So you are at a distance from us.
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge.
One would think that, and I am going to be a little generic here at this point. By the way, P1 through 3, or is it 4?
Attorney.
4.
Judge.
Will be admitted?
Attorney.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge.
One would think that the distance between here and there would be enough to keep 2 intelligent adult human beings out of each other's hair. Apparently not. So at this point, I have to determine whether or not the conduct that I have seen and that I have in front of me represents can be defined as whether or not it is defined as abuse under the Protection from Abuse Act of Pennsylvania. I am not going to go through all of the possible definitions, but I think the one that comes closest here is Section 6102A5, knowingly engaging in a course of conduct or repeatedly committing acts towards another person, including following the person, without proper authority under circumstances which place the person in reasonable fear of bodily injury. Sometimes that is vaguely equivalent to stalking or harassment, and that is a prohibited activity under the PFA statute. So what I have in front of me in terms of documentation is P1, which is was it 108 calls between February 6th?
Angry Elmo.
That's the total.
Judge.
I'm talking now. Nobody else but me is talking at this point. Nobody.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
Between February 6th and February 15th, it looks like.
Attorney.
March 3rd, Your Honor.
Judge.
Well,
Attorney.
Oh, the calls. The calls. February 27th. The last page.
Angry Elmo.
That is not true.
Judge.
mine only goes to the 15th.
Attorney.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Judge.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is in reverse order on that page.
Attorney.
It is, it's confusing. Sorry.
Judge.
February 27th, then P-2. I've got more text with bad language than I would ever want to read in the rest of my life.
Angry Elmo.
That was me.
Judge.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Rules. Rules. P3. I'm not really sure what P3 is, other than a screenshot of Ahmad being identified by first name on some kind of platform. I can't really tell. And also something indicated on page 2, Dani's still working for Ahmad.
Angry Elmo.
Yes.
Judge.
Then on P4, there is no reason for me to hear anything from you at this point.
Angry Elmo.
Oh.
Judge.
So please don't comment. P-4 is a transcription of a voicemail. It's multiple pages. I don't know how many pages. I didn't count. 5 pages maybe, and I don't see a date on it, but there was testimony about that. I'm sorry. I do not have that, but it does go on and on. Attorney, do you remember the date? Because I don't have that.
Attorney.
Can you give us the date? 21st of February,
Ahmad.
Yes,
Attorney.
2026?
Ahmad.
I will show you right now. Yes, February 21st, 2026.
Attorney.
There were 2 different voice messages. What was the other one?
Ahmad.
Same day.
Attorney.
Same day?
Judge.
All right. So those are what I have. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is I am going to make a completely gratuitous comment and observation about social media and how it is absolutely of no positive social value to our culture at all. And this is a clear indication of why. Okay, people think they have a platform to vent, to get involved with people over distances. I do not see how this has benefited any human being in the state of Pennsylvania, the state of Illinois, or in any of the other 48 states of the United States in any way, shape, or form. Just a cesspool. Okay, now I feel better. I've said it, all right? People who dive into cesspools get dirty. They get stinky. And they get full of you know what? It's 4 letters, begins with S, ends with T. All right? Clearly, both of you are covered in it. But what I have in front of me is a course of conduct. And, quite frankly, when someone has said repeatedly, do not contact me, don't contact me, don't contact me, and we have 108 continuing emails or whatever they are at this point, incoming calls, and multiple hundreds of texts.
Angry Elmo.
Can I say one thing?
Judge.
No, you may not. I've made it clear.
Angry Elmo.
Okay.
Judge.
This falls into the category of a course of conduct, repeatedly committing acts towards another person without proper authority, under circumstances which place the other person in reasonable fear of bodily injury, particularly given the threats that Ahmad credibly testified to. I might not find him credible, except for the fact that you seem to be unable to shut up under any circumstances. Okay. And if that were not the case, I might have gone a different direction. But even when I asked you to please be quiet and stop, you don't seem to be able to do that. So that when I see a couple of hundred of texts, and I see 100 of calls, and so on and so forth, that then becomes credible to me. And the threats of, you have people in Philly who can touch him and so on and so forth. I know you say you didn't do that, but under these circumstances, I find it credible. Is it possible that he did stuff back at you on this Dani YouTube? Yeah, that's possible. You did not file a PFA on him, so I don't have that in front of me. I know you claim that you have it, but I don't have that evidence. And so my situation is going on what I have. I feel that the standard...
Angry Elmo.
Inaudible.
Judge.
Can you mute her? Okay. The standard for a protection from abuse order has been met. And quite frankly, I know you have provided information to local law enforcement. Have at it. Absolutely. If you have good evidence that he has committed a crime, have at it. Absolutely. I will not stand in your way. But for today, I do find that a protection from abuse order is warranted. I am going to enter it for a period of 3 years. That is so that you two have no contact with each other. None. 0. Not only directly, okay, and this is really important. Angry Elmo? Not only directly, but indirectly, okay, including through third persons, including social media, internet platforms. I am going to put YouTube specifically. You may not do anything that refers to him in any way, shape, or form. Now, he is not going to be right now under a PFA order. But Ahmad, I am telling you, stay off. Do you hear me?
Ahmad.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Judge.
Okay. All right. I am indicating that while you all did not have sex, you are what is called intimate partners. You had you hoped for a romantic relationship, and that's how things got started. This is not by agreement without admission. This is after a hearing with the decision of the court. Plaintiff's request for a final...
Pay attention. She is not putting him under any order. She just said for him to stay off. But he's not under any order. She is. Okay, so let's make that clear.
Protection order is granted. Defendant, that's you, Angry Elmo, will not abuse, stalk, harass, threaten, or attempt to threaten to use physical force against the plaintiff or any other protected party. There is no other protected party. You're completely evicted from... Is your residence? Is that a confidential, or is that not?
Ahmad.
My address?
Attorney.
His address is confidential.
Judge.
All right.
Attorney.
Thank you.
Judge.
I mean, is it confidential on the records of the court?
Ahmad.
Well, she doesn't know it, but
Attorney.
She knows it is confidential.
Ahmad.
confidential on the records, but I know she knows it.
Judge.
Okay. I am going to put confidential. I am going to indicate, except as provided in paragraph 4. And there is no paragraph 5, excuse me. Defendant is prohibited from having any contact, that's in caps, with plaintiff either directly or indirectly or any person. All right. There is no other person. No contact includes, but is not limited to, phone, text, email, DMs, any social media, or digital platforms, or other apps. So that would include WhatsApp or other things that are encrypted. Let's see. Angry Elmo? Do you have a firearm? You know what? Can you unmute her for a moment? Do you have a firearm?
Angry Elmo.
Ma'am, could I say one thing, please?
Judge.
No. You can answer my question.
Angry Elmo.
Okay, I need to know this because I am moving forward with law enforcement as well. So you are saying I can't have any contact with or direct contact with him, but I already got the law enforcement in his area who I have been working with. The officer who told me everything. The detective. Because you don't have everything and you are going off of...
Judge.
Okay. So you want me to make Burbu?
Angry Elmo.
You are not in the text messages. That was me telling him to stop, so...
Judge.
Mute her again? Okay. Sorry. Never mind. All right. I am indicating that the third parties that she may not contact does not include law enforcement as long as it's for legitimate reasons. All right. I am just going to indicate that defendant is prohibited from possessing or acquiring firearms for the duration of this order. If she has a firearm, it is going to be delivered to the sheriff. And ordinarily, I would impose the cost of this action on the defendant, but I really don't want to take the time.
Court clerk.
Do you want her video on?
Judge.
I don't care at this point. I am going to waive the imposition of costs only because I have no idea what she earns, and I don't want to prolong this proceeding any further. And this order, just by virtue of its timing, supersedes the earlier PFA. All of the provisions of this order will expire in 3 years, or on April 22nd, 2029. So my final thing that I am addressing to you, Angry Elmo, is that under the Protection from Abuse statute, a failure to comply with the terms of this order can subject you to criminal charges. Right now, we are in civil territory. This is, what I have entered is not a criminal order, but a violation of a PFA becomes criminal in nature. And if you are charged with indirect criminal contempt, you of course are entitled to a hearing. And if you are found guilty, you can be subject to up to a $1,000 fine and or 6 months in jail. So, obviously, I would hope that you will be respectful of the order and not subject yourself to that type of sanction. All right, this order will be in effect for a 3-year period. I have entered it today, and we are now adjourned.
Well, make sure that everyone on the replay smash that like button. That's a like button. That's a free way to support your girl. I appreciate everyone's patience as well. I also decided to do it through AI, different voices. And I tried a new software, so I appreciate y'all for bearing with me and patience. But I finally produced it, right? Yeah, something. Yes. Anyways, enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see y'all in the next live. Bye.
Hello? Is this thing on? Is this thing on?
The RO effect! The RO effect!
Give money and mail and mail and mail.
The RO effect.